Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Today I'm going to be dealing with, one of the doctrinal situation in Christendom and in Islam when it comes to Jesus Christ. The basics of Christian religion is hung on the fact that Jesus Christ must die, buried, and then rise up after 3 days. That is the resurrection. Without resurrection, without the death and burial and resurrection of Jesus Christ, there will be no Christendom. So Jesus Christ must die. And so in Islam, it's just so very simple. It just said, وَمَا قَتَلُوهُ وَمَا سَلَبُوهُ. They did not kill him and they did not crucify him. And so from the get-go, Islam have given us a clear perspective that Jesus Christ did not die. But when we analyze the Christian books and see whether indeed he died or not, we could see clearly that bits of information, when we juxtapose them together, it comes to show us clearly that Jesus Christ did not actually die. Because in the Old Testament, which Jesus Christ say he came to fulfill and to support, in the book of Deuteronomy chapter 21, verse 24, it says, if anyone commit a crime and you hang him on a tree, you shall by no means bury him that same day, because whosoever is hung on a tree is a curse from God. Whosoever is hung on a tree is a curse from God. That means whosoever is hung on a tree is a curse from God. Do we have to believe that Jesus Christ died on the tree? Therefore, he's a curse from God? No, Jesus Christ is not a curse from God. When we look at the book of Luke 24:39, it also gives us an understanding that Jesus Christ couldn't have died, and he did not die. Because what happened was that the book of Mark chapter 14 verse 50 gives us to understand that during the most critical time of the life of Christ, all his disciples forsook him and fled. At a time that Jesus Christ was in a real trouble, he needed some intervention. All the disciples forsook him and fled. When they fled, they went to the upper room. At the upper room, they were thinking that he is dead, he did not die, because none of them saw. Mark said during the most critical time of the life of Christ, all means all, the disciples fled and they did not see what happened. They went to upper room. So at the upper room, Jesus Christ came in, and he came in. When he came in, he said, Shalom Aleichem. Instead of them to say, Wa Aleichem Shalom, they were frightened and scared. They thought he was a ghost. So Jesus Christ, he realized that they were thinking otherwise of him. So he said, why do thoughts arouse in your mind and in your heart? It is I myself. Handle me and see. For a flesh have no, for I have no, anyone who have flesh and bones is not a spirit. But the fact that I have flesh and bones, I'm not a spirit. And they were surprised and they were shocked. Now he wants to convince them further that it was him himself, flesh and bones. So he said to them, Jesus Christ, do you have any meat, any food to eat? They brought to him, honeycomb and meat. And he took it and he ate. And they were overjoyed. Now they know that he is himself. He did not die. Because Paul, clearly in the book of 1 Corinthians 15:35, Paul said, anyone that is buried with the flesh is going to come out spiritualized. So here's a case. Christ came out in a physical body and he was telling them, I have flesh and bones. You want to believe? You think I'm a spirit? Touch me and see. I'm not a phantom. I'm not a ghost. I'm not something that you can talk imperceptible. I am not. Touch me and see. So when they touched him, they believed that it was him himself. And they were overjoyed. So they went and told other disciples that were not there, including Thomas. So when they told Thomas, we have seen the master and that he was alive, not he was resurrected, not resurrected. I have seen the master and that he was alive. If he was dead, the Holy Ghost would inspire them to say, we have seen the master and that he was resurrected. But no, we have seen the master and that he was alive. Thomas said, no, I won't believe until I touch him myself, just like you did. So another day, Jesus came again and Thomas was there. And Jesus said to Thomas, blessed are those who have not seen me, but yet believe. Touch me and see, and don't be faithless. Right there and then, Thomas, he realized that now he is in a trouble because he should have believed just like the disciple told him. So, when you are caught in a situation, what do you say? Oh my God, oh my Lord, oh my God, I'm sorry. That's what we all say. We feel, that kind of thing that we are caught. So the same thing applies to Thomas. When Jesus told him to touch him and feel him and that it was he himself, he said, oh my God, oh my Lord, because he's now, feeling sad that he's been caught. He said, oh my God, oh my Lord. But the Christians are saying that When Thomas said, oh my God, oh my Lord, he is meaning that Christ is God and Christ is Lord. No, he was just making a statement to show that his remorse, that he's been caught in a situation where he should have believed. And that is exactly what happened. Just like the Quran said, وَمَا قَتَلُوهُ وَمَا سَلَبُوهُ. They did not crucify him and he did not even die at all. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.